everybody good to play Anansi in the box of stories?
Yeah, let's play Anansi.
I will tell you something about Anansi.
You're gonna have to do a lot of editing.
So Anansi is a African myth that is like pretty cool and a lot of.
Right.
And the library downtown has a really lovely puppet show that features Anansi. He's a trickster.
Yeah.
He's basically Loki.
Loki? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the African Loki, yeah. And, well, you know Neil Gaiman, right? So.
Well, we've talked, but I don't know. I wouldn't say we know each other.
Okay, so.
You said hi.
Okay,
I mean,
so
in passing,
It's
yes.
Neil Gaiman.
He's an author. So
Okay,
he wrote a book called American Gods. And then he wrote a book called Anansi that is, I think he actually called it Anansi.
Okay.
But anyway, it's in a similar vein of American Gods, where it is, it's modern day human incarnations of the ancient African gods.
Gotcha,
Anansi
yeah.
included, so it's like gods in contemporary times, Okay, so.
Just getting shuffled.
We're going to read the thing, but here's some reference cards. All right. So the object. In non-Xenon boxing stories, the players take on the roles of archetypal animals in a trick-taking game where you can use your animal cunning and abilities to turn the tricks in your favor. During each trick, every player plays one card they feel will trump everyone else's. The player who wins the most tricks without being made full will prove their wisdom and be made the winner. So there are role cards. There are animal cards, wild cards. Okay, so that's somewhere in here. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, this just opens up.
Okay. We've got the setup. So for 5 players,
Nice.
okay. So separate the 9 roll cards and 56 animal cards, including wilds. 9 roll cards.
I think are these the
Did you bring Place Your Bets last weekend?
I did, yeah.
Wait.
We played it.
Yeah, these are 9, but
Is one of them Chameleon 3?
yes.
Yeah, okay, those are the roll cards, okay.
Who won that?
I did actually.
And then these are something else, right? Okay, so,
We could always play it again on Monday.
okay.
Let's play right
My
now.
place. I don't have it on.
Oh yeah,
It's
what's the
okay.
deal? What's the deal with Monday?
It's a go. If
Yeah,
you're-
but like, what's the schedule?
That's what he was just asking earlier. I'll check with Sarah and see what time works for her.
So we're
So that should be a
about
deck of
7:20.
56 cards.
8 a.m.
Yeah.
It's an all day.
Okay, so
We'll be there for breakfast.
we're supposed to shuffle that deck of 56 animal cards. And because we're 5 players, we're going to deal 11 to everybody, and there'll be 1 card remaining.
You're not shuffling. You're just flipping the order. Jason just completely flipped the order, and that's it.
Sounds
I
like a
think
shuffle
he's
to
counting,
me.
making sure there's 56.
He's card counting.
Card counting, yep.
There will be
56.
Oh, hey, I've been watching some of that Oceans 11, 12.
So the one that doesn't get dealt out,
Oh, you never seen them?
I love those
Oh, they're
movies.
fabulous. They're fabulous.
I like
The
the
one
Ocean
that
8
doesn't-
too. I thought that was good.
the one that doesn't get
It
dealt
was-
out, we'll just go out of game over it.
Right. I have one complaint, but I'll take it at a different time. But yeah, I liked the players more than I liked the story.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that.
The story was kind of meh, but
There wasn't enough, like, of the mission.
Yeah.
Sort, like
I can agree
they
with
just
that.
basically said, "Oh, here's what we did,"
yeah, that's fair.
right?
Yeah, I love
And
those
that team
movies.
was,
Those are good.
they were great, and I really wanted a good caper,
Mhm.
and we got, here's the cape. It's like back in the 50s, they used to do these science shows, and it would be where they're on a ship and they're traveling through and they're like, oh no, it's an asteroid belt. And then it would go to commercial and then they would come back and they'd go,
Yeah, here's how we got.
thank God we made it through that.
Okay. Shuffle these and put 5 face up, and then the rest of the deck can just be off to the side.
As Kathy Bates would say, how did you get out of the Howdy Doody car? Oh, that's a good one.
Okay, this is just a stack of fool cards. Basically, you don't want fools. You don't want fool cards.
Do we suffer from them?
They're like penalties.
I don't know how these are supposed to be set up.
That's fine. Okay, so summary of play. Game is played series of rounds in which players will choose their roles.
Wait, before we start, is this one of the trick-taking games where we can't change the order?
No, you can change it.
Okay.
I was going to say, too late.
Okay, so series of rounds where we choose our role and we play, and then we will play a card to try to win the trick, find the fool, score points. Game ends as soon as one player has collected 3 full cards, which are basically you don't want,
Okay.
or after 5 rounds have been played. So it's a max of 5 rounds.
Okay.
Choosing roles. When choosing roles, randomly set out animal cards equal to the
Number of players plus 1 or number of players.
Yeah, for the first round, the smallest player gets to choose the first role.
Well, who's the smallest player?
That would probably be me.
We talking height?
No,
we talking
that'd be-
skinny. We talking
It's between me and Leonard.
yeah.
I'm going by weight?
It's taller if I lay on my back.
I'm 5'4", you're what, 5'5"?
5'6", but
Damn it, rub it in.
Hold on. Hey, could you? I'm a sweet 6'4".
I like long from the beach.
Well,
Sorry.
tell them what age range you comfortably play.
I'm comfortable with my mid to late 40s on into my maturity.
Maturity.
Okay.
I don't mind if it comes with a little cash.
Yeah.
A little.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. First round. So I guess
The belt, the boots, and the garters.
First roll. In future rounds, the player named the fool in the previous round is the first to choose a role in the following.
Okay. Yeah.
If none, determine who chooses first. Okay. The right to choose a role then moves to the player's left. So I will choose a role first, and then it will just go around like that.
And the roles are the animal or the number or
that you take the card.
you take
this
the card.
This is your role.
Okay. All right.
Okay. And there are other roles that are that might come out in other rounds, but these are the 5 for this round.
Right.
Okay.
What is my? Well, I'm going to go last. What's the selection criteria though? It's based off of its power
Do you want
here.
the same animals or the same color?
Why don't we find out when I do the teach?
Okay.
So you will pick a role from what's available. So in other words, if I pick Anansi's not available, then you're going to pick one.
Okay.
Garrett will give.
Yeah, I understand that.
Okay, there we go. Okay. 9 roles are. It says what the roles are. Each role has a unique ability and its own score multiplier, which is still explained in the scoring section of the rule book. So, it says it's explained in the scoring section of the rule book, but I would hope that it would be also.
It's not. These are just the
Okay.
abilities.
Okay, anyway. Card play. Once the hands are dealt, which we dealt, and rolls are assigned, we pick. The leopard is named the trump suit for the round, and the monkey has traded for their desired card. Oh, okay, so the ability of the leopard.
And the monkey's out in this round.
Right, but the leopard declares the trump for the hand. If no leopard cleverness cards are trump. So, okay.
They're all up in it, by the way, Michael.
What?
They're all up in it.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, that's, let's not.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, okay.
Hey, what's that over there?
The hair goes first. So
Got me.
okay. If the hair is not in play, randomly choose who goes first.
Okay.
The first player can lead any card from their hand. This is called the lead. The next player must play a card of the same suit as the lead, while the card is counted as the lead suit. The player has no cards of the lead suit, then they can play a card of any other suit. This is called playing off suit, right? If you have not played a trump card in a trick, you cannot play a trump until you have no cards of the lead suit in hand. This is called breaking the trump. Right. Okay. After everyone has played one card, the trick ends. The winner of the trick is the player who played the highest numbered trump card, or if no trumps were played, the highest numbered card of the lead suit. Right. Okay. In the case of a tie, though through using special abilities or two wild non cards, the trick goes to the next highest numbered lead card played. If it's still tied, no one will get it. So ties cancel essentially. Okay. The winner of the trick gets all the cards played. These are captured tricks and puts these cards in front of them in the pile face down. They can carry to keep each captured trick in a separate pile. That player wins the next trick. So whoever wins the trick gets the next trick and plays this is zero. If a roll card affects your card play, snake, chameleon, or hornet are examples, they use that ability at the moment they play their card during a trick. The mouse can only use his or her ability at the moment a trick is captured. Remember, you can only use this special ability once per round. You can turn your character card sideways to mark that you have used one of these abilities. So you use your special roll ability once per round. Play tricks until each player has one card left. This final card of each hand, including the final round, is kept in the player's hand secretly to be used in the next round. The kept cards do not count towards scoring this round, nor toward finding the full. This final card is added to the player's next hand. So we've got 10 cards, so we're going to be doing, or we got 11 cards, so we're going to be doing 10 tricks per round. Okay. Consider carefully what you will carry over between rounds. Okay. After round ends, you will find the full and then score points for the round. After this, you will start the next round. For the next round, shuffle up the animal cards and deal new hands. The players, since players keep one card from the previous hand, they will receive one less from round 2 on. So we start with 11. We'll keep the last one. We'll be given 10 back again. Okay, and this will be shuffled and around and all that. Okay, finding the full. At the end of the round, when all but the last card in each player's hand has been played, each player will add up the value of all the Anansi cards they have collected in their captured tricks. The player with the highest total of Anansi animal cards takes a full card and places it in front of them to show their follow. If there is a tie, the player with the single highest numbered Anansi card wins. Wins the full. If no one has Anansi cards, no one is the full for that round. Full cards also subtract 5 points from the player's score at the end of the game. The player receives a third full card. Third full, the game ends, blah, 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 and they automatically lose the game. So 3 fulls, you're the automatic loser. Scoring. All players score points according to the roll they chose for the round. Score is printed on the front of the respective roll cards. This number is the value of each trick won during the round.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so if I take this, I get 5 points per trick, right? Okay. The leopard, monkey, chameleon, hornet, and turtle earn 3 points. The hare, blah, blah, it's just telling you what the numbers are. Keep track of scores on a sheet of paper. We could get the marker and the thing. Roll cards, just set up for the next round. Okay.
The da-da-da-da-da is the part where we all lose and Michael wins.
No. It's just everything I've said already. So we play until 3 fulls or 5 rounds or until people need to go. Okay?
Cool. So the animals are the suits.
When you look at your cards, the suits are essentially these in your hand, they're colors, and they also have a name. Those are the suits.
Gotcha. Okay.
These are rolls. They just will
Got
stay up in front of you, like here, and then once per round you can use its
Got
ability,
it.
and then
This is a variant. Are we playing the variant, or are we playing just with the abilities?
we're not playing the variant.
Okay.
So do we need this at all?
I don't think
So
so,
then
because
we don't
that's
need
all.
those, right?
We don't need
No,
that.
we do use
Oh, we do
those.
use
We just
but
don't need
those are
those.
for if you play it as an offsuit sort of thing.
Okay. So, I will look at what I got.
So all these say,
Yeah, what do those
the
do?
leopard feared. If the leopard, sorry, not if. The leopard declares the trump for the hand. If no leopard cleverness cards are trumped, kind of like the monkey that's out of play would do something as well. Mouse, sneaky. The mouse may cause any one trick during the hand to not be counted. It does not score points, and Anansi cards do not count. Hare, swift. The hare leads the first trick, and one more of his choice in this hand. So I guess you just say, I'm leading the next one, or whatever.
He does the first, and then when he leads the next one, he will count.
Gotcha. Swarm. The hornet may combine two cards with matching animals together into one play. If he does, he will need to sit out for one trick. Okay, that makes sense. He'll be a card short otherwise. Trickster. Anansi has no special powers. He must win using only his wits, so no abilities, but that's why the tricks are worth 5 per instead.
Yeah.
And so you have to follow suit.
Right,
if
you can't play Trump unless you're
out of
the suit.
the suit. Yeah.
And Trump being after everybody's gone, you've got the highest.
Well, no,
the
Trump is
Trump
whatever.
Or
is
the Trump.
it's cleverness cards are trump. Although the leopard, whoever takes leopard, will declare what is trump. So it's whatever you have.
I'm trying to reference how many suits and what the range are is in each suit.
Yeah, gotcha.
Does it say?
And you're going to get penalties for having a Nazi in your.
If you have the most Anansi, you get the full.
What you take for the tricks, yes.
And if it's equal, it's going to be the highest number.
Anansi.
And Anansi cards are just the ones with the spires on it.
Well, they'll say
Yes.
Anansi. Oh yeah, or excuse me. Yes, they're the ones with the spider on it. Yes.
Yes, it doesn't say that. They have different characteristics,
But it will picture the spider. If it pictures the spider, it's the one.
and the characteristics match the color,
Yes,
Yeah.
that's
not the
suit, basically.
number.
That's the suit.
That's
Right.
the suit.
Right.
And then the numbers and
The
animal
value is
depicted
from 1
seem
to
be different.
9, and there are
Okay.
9.
Nine's the
4, 5,
highest.
6. I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 suits, and not so there's 9. 1 through 9 are 6 suits. What we have.
If someone has a wild,
It,
does it count?
it counts as any suit.
Okay, cool.
Got it.
So I'm not forced to play it to be able to follow the suit.
Yeah.
It's what I want it to be.
Wild we put in this?
Yes, there are a lot. All right. So given.
Given.
Gibbon.
No.
Ooh.
I'm having to pick a role.
I'm going to look up the monkey. Thief. After Trump is called, the monkey may ask for any card. The player who holds it, if any, must exchange it for one from monkey's hand. So after the roles are divided up, leopard does their thing, then monkey does their thing, and then the others happen what may happen.
What's monkey do?
Well,
Doesn't matter,
monkey's
he's
not
not
in.
Whatever monkey sees.
You might
But
be
it's
in the next one.
It's trading. It's you ask for a
Monkey
card,
see,
and as long
monkey do.
as it's not this card, whoever has the card has to give it to you.
What's the mouse? Oh, he just says one. Has any one trick during the hand to not be counted. It does not score points and lose it. Okay. But he's worth 4 points per round, right? I'll just take a Anansi.
Nice.
So No special ability, I just, my 5 points per trick cover.
Nice. And then are we just going?
Yeah, so now you pick a
Clockwise
roll.
around, okay. Yeah, I'll just take the mouse. And the hand is the whole run.
I think so.
The whole round is, it's all but the last card. So we're gonna do 10 tricks.
So then we're only using these once?
Yes.
And we'll get a new set for the next round.
Right.
Now, you'll have this for 10 tricks, but you can only use the ability, if it's a,
So I get the swarm.
if it's a one-time ability, you can use it once for the whole round. Once across 10 tricks. All right, so I think first the leopard now has to name Trump. So which suit is Trump, Jason?
Friendliness.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah. No, I'm just kidding.
To double check about the hornet, because I think there's only, I don't have any duplicate animals within one suit.
Have you ever
So
seen
does that mean I can mix two
Popstar?
suits and use the
Never
suit that I
Stop
want? Like maybe play one friendly and one
There's
non-friendly.
a song in
These are
there
both friendly.
that's crazy. It's Andy Samberg and the Lonely Island.
Yeah.
So funny. You would love it. It's on Netflix right now.
One of the
What's
suits.
it called?
Okay, cool.
It's called
So, yeah.
Popstar. Never stop.
So if you count
Never
this, I
stop
have the suits
stopping.
that I have.
Colon.
Okay,
Cool.
yeah, okay.
It's a behind the music sort of mockumentary.
I'll check this out.
It's basically boy band.
I think, okay, so hair goes first, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, you go first for the first trick, and then you will go first in another
His
trick of your
choice.
choice. Otherwise, it's just whoever won the last trick will lead the next one.
All right. So
All right.
if I've got like 5 or 6 different things in my hand, I can just play whichever one I choose of friendliness.
Yeah.
Okay. And we're trying to get rid of our cards, right?
Well, you're trying to win
win
tricks.
tricks.
Right.
With
although-
tricks that don't include
Anansi.
Anansi.
And I think there's
And
probably
does this keep going around until?
it'll go to
One
Jason,
card per
and then
for
whoever
the trick.
has the
Okay, so you're playing Trump. Okay.
And you have to play Trump if you've got it, don't you?
Yeah,
Well,
you have
you
to
have
follow
to follow
suit.
it,
Yeah.
And I think each suit has like one of each animal, so there's going to be a friendly Anansi. We're still gonna go high.
Well, just to confuse you, I'm going to throw off a 7.
Ooh.
Oh!
Jason got it.
Jason wins with a hair.
So
I
that,
know, does that do anything?
well, no, he's won that trick. Now he leads
And
the
there was
next.
no Anansi in that.
He
There
leads
was
the
no-
next trick unless
I decide at some point to
to
say I'm going to take it.
Yeah, you lead the next trick instead.
Strength.
Threading.
Have an Anansi.
Oh.
String.
All right, Michael.
It's an Anansi.
Well, as long as I don't end up with the most by the end of the round.
All right, everybody, you know the assignment.
Yep. Just look at all the Anansis they've got.
And they're all for Michael.
Look out, Michael.
Jealousy.
Jealousy. Hey, jealousy.
Hey, jealousy.
Bastard.
Pick an Anansi.
I don't have jealousy, so I'm going to trump it, even though that does give me an Anansi.
Alright.
So you trump it with any card.
No,
No,
I trumped it with
trump
friendliness.
cards. Yeah,
specifically.
you said friendliness was trump.
Since I
Oh,
didn't have
gotcha.
jealousy, I could have played any card at that point.
So friendliness is trump for the game.
Oh,
for the hand.
For the round.
gotcha.
The round.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
Now
now I've
that's
thrown
where.
my 8, so
yeah. I apologize. I assumed everybody was already familiar with basic trick taking.
they're all different.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go for 7 arrogance.
7 arrogance.
Yeah.
You can have another one.
Oh, that's another 4. Because it is the value of them. Not
No, it's
Oh,
the
it's
count.
the
It's just
okay.
the highest number of breaks ties on
Gotcha.
the
Tiebreaker.
I've only got 1 arrogance card.
And it is not.
Oh! Anansi.
I have to play it, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So. All right. Let's go with La Jealousy.
Yeah, let's see.
I didn't have jealousy. I still have no jealousy.
There's not jealousy. Yeah, well, you're gonna take another Anansi.
Yeah.
The
Unless
one that I
someone,
tossed out there.
unless someone
Gives
beats
them
your
more.
trump, yeah.
All right. So if I throw off suit,
You can throw any offsuit
As long
and
as you don't have
and you
jealousy.
won't take it.
as long it
As long as
doesn't
you
matter
don't
what the
have
number is,
Correct.
Correct.
so I can get rid of that.
There you go.
Rude.
Looks like I might be
The fool. You might be the fool.
We'll say.
We'll say I'm going to go again. Suck it, Trebek.
Oh.
Craftiness.
Uh,
I
I kind of wish I
play
had
a 10 craftiness. That's my hornet swarm.
Okay.
And it says I'll have to sit out for 1 trick, so I guess I can choose which one.
I don't have a choice.
No more non than that one. That's good to see.
Did it not? Does it not say the next one?
No, if he does, he will need to sit out for 1
No,
trick.
but
Oh, maybe, but I didn't do that.
one trick of their shoes and go around them. Okay, so you have to sit out of it.
So bravery.
I'll put bravery.
Anansi.
You win.
I do win. But that trick does not count for me. I'll just go.
Are you sure you don't want it to count? Because he's the most.
Oh, it doesn't matter if you don't lose one.
Well, whoever
Oh,
has
Who has
the
the
most.
most?
okay, never mind. Yes.
Yeah.
I
You
got
can say there's some
I
high
can do that.
cards in there.
Yeah.
And I think you can use that on an opponent.
anybody's.
You could make someone else's trick not.
Oh,
Ooh.
trump that, huh?
You had no strength.
I got no strength. I'm weak.
Freaking Aussies.
I'll sit out on
Yeah.
this one.
Bravery.
All right. So how are points going to go then? It's
Number
number
of
of.
trick times your animal,
Oh, right.
and then
So
whoever
you get
has
4
the
points
most gets one of these, which is -5 points. But also you lose the game if you have 3 of them.
You have 1. You have 1. You have 3. You have 2.
What happens on the yeah, you said
The highest number of Anansi breaks the tie, which you don't want.
I have no craftiness.
I do have craftiness.
Hey, no Anansis.
Yeah. I'm not winning many tricks.
I'm understanding. I'm in the same boat.
Blue. Trump.
Serious?
Yeah. Dead serious. Do you have a high blue? God, I hope you do.
I'll get in on that action.
He's got one too.
He
Oh.
doesn't.
So you had no friendliness?
Alright.
So I do get it. Well,
You get
shit.
two. I mean,
I
you
thought
did
surely
another trick.
somebody had a blue.
But that's it, right? Because we all have one card left.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
that's
we
right.
keep
You could have
this.
carried it over. I
You
should
still-
have. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
I was
keep the
gonna-
last card for the
I was hoping
next
someone else would
round.
play an Anansi on you.
Oh.
Okay.
I got the 9, so,
So
you only have 3. I mean, you
so
have 3
before
left,
you
right?
before you separate your cards, we have to do count. So count up how many Anansis you have and work a pool to whoever has the most. I have 1.
All right.
I have 2.
0.
Oh, you have 2? I thought you already had 1.
Oh, I
Okay.
do. Yeah, 3.
Okay, but I have the 9, so.
So that
I was
trumps
hoping
it,
someone.
or what?
So I win the tiebreaker, so I get the
Oh,
full
okay.
card.
All right.
I was hoping someone else would dump an
I have
Anansi on
1.
you.
Gotcha.
Mouse, with whose trick are you saying is not going to count?
Well, do I get to? I don't guess I get to do that afterwards.
Let's check the rules
I
for
was just saying, I
timing.
feel like.
I mean, so legally, the only one that I could do is that very last one.
That's true.
I mean, because we're sort of still in that round.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I think you have to announce it.
Once per round, he may decide to prevent one trick from scoring. A player who claims it may still lead the next trick, but may not score the trick.
So
Yeah, so it
just
sounds
just so
like
I can
half
use
the
this, I'm gonna
time.
cancel
Okay.
out your last round.
That was the one with the
Okay.
2 and
I know it's got
so
the Anansis, but
I'll just stick that in the middle, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. So then,
For the time being.
okay. So we are going to have Michael, Don, Brennan. No, I'm sorry. Michael, Don.
Just don't exist. Did you hear that, people?
well,
Jason.
he's going anti-clockwise for Australia, and then coming back to the American way.
Okay. So I've got one trick for 5.
1 for 4.
2 for 6.
2 for 8.
3 for 9, but the pool will count later.
Oh, it's at the end of the game, isn't it?
Yeah. Play with the pool. Cards get at the end of the game -5 points for 1, -10 for 2, and loses the game immediately for 3.
I'm just going to put you down for 4. Okay. 9 minus 5, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So now you keep the one card you had. All the rest of these go back along with this card to make a new deck to be shuffled, and we'll all get 10. All of these rolls, these will get shuffled. 5 will come out. The rest will not be in the round. And then Garrett, because he has the full card, will pick the first roll.
Unless somebody gets that round. Oh, no, yeah, you're talking about the roll. But
Yeah.
So you're doing 9.
Das Monkey.
Mm-hmm.
So we know all those. So the monkey. After Trump is called, the monkey may ask for any card. The player who holds it, if any, must exchange it for one from the monkey's hand.
And we pick these after we get our hand, right?
Right.
The chameleon may change
Hang
the
on,
suit
one
of
more.
one card he plays. He may even change a regular card into a trump.
There should be.
That's a lot more. I thought we only had 1
There
extra
should be
last
10
time.
each.
2, 3,
Oh,
4,
10
5,
each.
6,
Yeah.
7, 8. Well, is it 10?
It's 11 total with the card.
Oh,
Yeah, okay. So I'd dealt 9, so we did 10.
yeah. That's what I understood.
What is this, amateur hour?
Yeah.
Just kidding.
I was on team 9.
Alrighty, so what roll are you choosing? Let's see.
fool.
Right.
Pretty interesting use of these myths.
Yeah.
Because the characteristics are what the lessons are about, and it's ways to teach that to people. And I think that's and then the animals all have different. Yeah.
Which one taken? Looks like we're all getting 3.
I'm gonna go monkey.
What does the monkey do?
After the trump is called, the monkey may ask for any card. The player who holds it, if any, must exchange it for one from the monkey's hand. So as long as I don't call what that card is, I'll get what I ask for.
Okay.
Which does what?
Once per round, I can change the suit of any card I play. I just say this card is actually such and such suit.
Oh, so you basically have a wild
Trump.
suit.
Yeah, I can even change it into a trump. Yeah.
All right.
But I'm presuming I can only do so if I couldn't play a card in suit.
To be able to play it, like
Yeah,
if it's a high enough card, you could just turn it into whatever suit it is. Like,
Okay, it's
yeah,
a bad card for me. I should have taken that.
Leopard again, huh? I guess
Should have taken an
will
Anansi.
choose this one.
Good
I
choice.
should have taken that one actually, because
So,
I win very few tricks.
Jason, what is trump for this round?
Bravery.
Bravery.
Bravery's for the birds.
I would like the 8 of bravery.
Bastard. 0 trumps for me.
Did you give him the 9 of bravery in exchange for that?
I did.
He did, yeah. Bastard.
Give him an upgrade.
Okay.
1s and 2s.
We don't have a hair, so in the absence
You
of
should have
a
taken
hair, in the absence of hair, what did it say?
Don't remember.
It was on the rule for hair.
Let's flip it over and look at it.
Yeah.
I mean, we know that it's not in the game.
Yeah. So on hair it says.
Now the hair leads with more. No, it's not on that. Unless it's in the variant.
No,
Description,
these are
no.
different.
Okay.
They're not about those.
Okay.
Sorry. I've been holding that for no reason. I'm going all in on variants.
Right. Yeah, so I guess these are, if you play an offsuit ability, or if you play an offsuit card, you get a perk.
Oh, randomly choose.
Oh, okay.
Randomly choose. Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 5.
Who's one?
Number between 1 and 5. It's you.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, how does it start with you? He's the first person that took the.
Because I pointed at myself when I asked.
Because I said so. That's why. Don.
I don't agree with that.
It doesn't matter because he's doing a random 1 through 5, so I'm all like indicate.
Hey, jealousy.
There's only one Z. Jealousy.
I have one card. All right, here we go. We're on it. What's the trump?
Bravery.
Bravery.
And don't I have a
Go
shit
with
ton of that?
Friendliness.
He's like, how can I get an Anansi in there?
I'm going to play an opposite.
You don't have friendliness?
I do not.
Sweet.
I got the 7.
I've got the 9.
A bastard.
I'm pretty sure 9 is the highest one. I think I've
I'm
locked
seeing a
this in.
6.
All right. Let's go
That was
with
my only chance to get
bravery.
Bravery.
Bravery of a 3?
Yeah. So I know somebody's got
Bravery.
the ability to, yeah.
Alright,
Whew. So, somebody's got the bravery, I know.
Lucky you took my bravery. My big one.
I only went for the 8. We might have the 9.
Yeah. He doesn't have the 9. Oh. Oh.
I don't like you people.
Oh no! Well, I feel confident now that we've got a little wiggle room since Don's sitting on 3 of them.
3. Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm happy with no points.
Yeah.
bravery.
Damn it. My last bravery.
I don't have a bravery, so friendliness.
It is.
I'll take it with a bravery of a 9.
Oh.
Because there's no Anansi in there.
Oh, that's the secret.
Ruthless. Well, I wasn't going to win a trick any other way.
Wait, what bravery did you have that was 9?
Arrogance.
He uses his chameleon.
Chameleon.
Oh, okay. I was like, I'm
Yeah,
missing something here. Okay. That makes sense.
Alrighty. Soul.
You saw this hand.
So it doesn't really matter how many Anansi you get.
Right.
It's just who has the most.
Most or not most.
Right.
Yeah.
And we're playing, theoretically 5 rounds, or
Yeah.
if somebody gets 3 rolls.
Okay.
Alright. Let's go bravery again.
Just make sure. I'm throwing off that craftiness or whatever it is. Yeah,
That's Garrett's.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, wrong. You can have that.
I'll let you. Alright. I knew he had that.
Why I asked for the 8.
That's pure arrogance, Michael.
This is pure arrogance.
I'll take it.
You get a Anansi.
Did I?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's okay. Pretty sure I'm in the safe zone still. Alright, we're gonna do friendliness.
Playoff suit.
Also playoff suit.
I don't know if it has a Anansi or not. I don't think it does. Alrighty. Let me hear about your jealousy.
What's the thing? Bravery?
Mm-hmm. You started with what?
Jealousy.
Jealousy.
I do have a jealousy.
Leonard bragging it up.
Yeah, 15
5.
points.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I had Anansi, I only got 1 trick. I'm not good at trick taking games. I don't know
What's,
how to turn the cards.
I know, I can't figure out how to get
craftiness?
control of it. Is that a 6?
Mm-hmm.
Last
What a
card.
fool. I'm just kidding.
Is that me?
Yeah, that's you.
That'll be a 15er for me.
That's awesome.
Okay, so who has the most?
I'm pretty
Go
sure it's
on.
me.
Yeah.
I have 3.
Confident.
So I've got 2 times 3, so I get 6 here.
It's 12.
You get,
I only wound up with 1.
Minus 5.
you got 4 times 3, which is 12, minus 5, which is
7.
Jason.
0.
15.
I had a handful of 1s, 2s, and 3s, and I had.
Leonard
I-
won the last round and you won this round by a mile, so Leonard is far.
Mm,
3.
I might be able to. I got to leave at a hard 10 today, so.
Yeah, I got one more round.
Probably
too.
one more round.
Yeah.
Okay.
Extra.
Critters.
Go on critters.
Yeah, I've had this game forever, and we played it a few times when I first got it years ago at GameKeep, but it hasn't been played since. So I was just like, yeah, we'll get out and do it.
It's not a bad game.
No. There's a pretty good amount of diversity with trick taking games.
Oh, we need to get rid of it then. We're canceling all diversity.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that's true.
Basic one's done.
I've got one trick taking game I haven't actually played yet. Gorus Maximus. It's pretty well
I'm going
reviewed.
to take Anansi.
Well, do you want to wait and see?
Nope.
No, okay. But he wants 5 points per trick.
Yep. Well, wait a minute. What's the snake? It's 4 points on the front. Add or subtract 2 to the value of any one card that he plays during a game.
You're doing an Anansi?
Yep.
I'm doing the monkey.
You don't want to see what you got?
Nope.
All right.
Doesn't matter what I get.
Okay.
It's all going to be 1s, 2s, and 3s. Doesn't matter.
Alright, what do we got here? What's the snake do? The snake may add or subtract 2 to the value of any one card he plays during his hand. That's cool. I'll take that.
That is pretty cool.
I'll take the leopard then.
Oh, so I just form it.
That's how that works.
Alright.
Hang on just a second.
There's no hair, right?
Well, yes,
Nope.
but I have to do the leopard thing, and then Jason has to do the monkey thing. Friendliness will be Trump.
Are you sure about that? You don't
Yeah,
wanna
You
pick-
sure about that?
You don't want to pick
You
something
sure
that I
about that?
have?
guaranteed.
I will take the 9 friendliness, please.
You bastard.
Yes.
Yeah. Suck
Love
it,
it.
Trebek. Oh yeah, if we take our other.
I'm not saying that was my only friendliness card, but it was like, if you only have one friendliness card, that would be the one to have. Unless takes it from you.
Right.
Who goes first?
Yeah, the monkey's
Random because
Um,
there's no hair.
Starting with me, Alexa, pick a random number 1 to 5.
Now this Michael picks who's first.
Me again.
Oh, I thought we were doing Alexa. No, I'll go last. Sometimes, I guess last is.
Last is
actually
kind of nice,
best.
especially at the first hand, because you got your
I
your
can
best
see what all I'm
selection.
gonna lose.
Yeah, you got your best selection. You can decide if you're gonna screw someone or try to win it.
If I have one shot,
You only got one shot. Bravery. Oh my gosh.
Well, and friendliness is Trump, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's taking it.
No, I don't think I am.
I don't think I'm taking it.
Oh, you are too. Look at you go.
There's no one on me.
You go, girl.
Oh, I thought there wasn't.
Oh, there it is.
There is.
Yes, there is. One Anansi.
One Anansi.
Anansi. Oh, the guy rats.
Let's go all in on Anansi.
I mean, to some degree, you just take a whole bunch, right?
Mm-hmm.
Arrogance. I didn't know that existed.
Here's hoping that everyone has some arrogance.
Well,
Here's hoping you like those Anansis.
Arrogance. And one Anansi in there. I'll put
One.
one.
We need to get Leonard with the Anansis, right?
You ain't got to do shit. You just stay over there at the end of the table.
That's so funny and all till someone gains a bunch of Anansis.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do your worst, powers.
I'd like to see some. I'd like to see some strength.
Throw that off.
I hate that you have to play it.
Yeah.
I'll play it.
I have no strength.
Yeah, I mean, I was hoping that everybody had at least one. But,
Right.
you know, like the odds were against.
The odds are ever.
A wild can be used anywhere in any situation.
What is these wilds you speak
well,
of? Why do
yes.
people keep having wilds?
Even if I have a strength, I could have used the wild.
Yeah, as long as you declare it as a strength.
Yeah,
Okay. Oh, gotcha.
How many wilds are there in the deck?
I forget.
Want to give me your...
2?
Well,
Want to go for that 9, Jason?
six.
What's the trump again?
Six
This.
times 6 times 9
Michael?
is 54. There's 56 cards.
Oh,
So that
this
means
Michael?
there's 2 wilds.
Yeah,
total.
yeah. Throw it out, Michael.
Oh, crap. I keep forgetting I have... Okay, yeah, so I can add or subtract.
To one of them, right?
Yeah,
To yours or to
Hey,
somebody
card
else?
counters.
to mine.
What's on the table on the friendliness?
So what
left?
happens if there's a
I play.
tie?
What are the big cards on the?
What? So with this ability,
I'll
there's
just jump
a
on
chance
that
for a
train.
tie.
I guess
So what would
that's
happen
true.
with a
Yeah.
tie?
Probably whoever
Never
played first.
Neither have I.
Probably get
Michael, is
There's
there
some
a thing in
friendliness.
there about who would win in a tie?
Of what?
In a tie, if
Hey, you
mine
gotta
allows
throw
me
it
to add
friendly.
to or subtract to.
Hey,
Look-
you gotta
look,
throw
I
it.
have an important question.
Yeah, what happens in a
Next to
tie?
the nod.
Not that I'm going to use it for this one right now,
Yeah.
apparently. So
Yeah.
we'll do that, and you
That
can
one's
have
mine.
that. Because if I added the 2, I could.
The snake wins the tie.
The snake wins the tie. Okay.
Yeah.
The snake
to know.
eats the leopard.
All right, so
Well.
I'm going for Anansi's.
I think you forgot the Anansis.
Yeah.
I would
Pretty
have.
sure the
I
rest
would
of
have
us
liked
are
to send
safe,
them that
too.
way.
Friendly.
Damn.
Friendly.
So you've got it. I was worried he had it and he was going to use it with the snake.
Oh, well, you've already got all of those Anansis, so I don't really need to give you more Anansis.
Yeah, I'm pretty jealous about all your points.
There's the 9.
And the 7's been out, so I don't have to worry about that. Oh, come on. Place them out. Oh, there's nothing.
No.
Oh,
Just
the
how
five
many
hasn't
how many
come out yet.
Anansis do you need?
More.
No, just throw that low card off for hope that I might somehow win one trick.
Yeah, I'm not skyrocketing this going. Good gracious. I didn't get any friendly.
So you're going to win this.
Yep.
Unless Michael does something.
Yeah, he's defeating his loss of the 5 points.
God, I hate tricky games.
I know.
Can't do anything this round. I feel like nobody has played a craftiness.
Right.
Damn, you're gone.
I can't beat it, so I'll just give you the. I had a 9, an 8. I had a 7 at some point. I was like,
Okay, so I have one trick for 3 points.
Well, then it's Garrett's got it.
I've got no
Definitely
tricks
have-
for
Well,
no
but he's
point.
going to lose 5 on it. So
Okay, so
I have 2 for 10.
3 for 9.
0.
Derek,
12 minus 5, so 7.
and this is where we're calling.
Yeah, we're going to have
Yeah.
to call it because I think we don't need to.
Okay, so Michael is 9 plus 5 is 14, which is, one less than Leonard's round 2.
Yeah, exactly.
Don is 11 plus 10, so Don is 21.
15.
Jason is 15, so Jason beat me. I can't beat nobody.
Nah, we tied though.
Oh, okay.
We're the
yeah,
losers.
looking ahead, Garrett is 14.
Garrett only got 14. Oh,
But
Yeah,
Leonard,
like, 'cause I got the 2
Leonard
Anansis.
is 15 plus 8. Even though he got 0 in this last round, he's 15 plus 8, which is 23.
Dang.
that's not bad. That's not a bad trick.
Yeah, I like that.
Uh,
That's a good one.
I think it would be, to play it out and try to force cards to somebody.
Yeah, somebody
would
who's
be-
running away with it.
Yeah, just try to
Fool them.
eliminate them from the game.
Make them the motley fool.
Yeah.
Well, and the thing is like at this point, then it's interesting because the strategy would be not to throw Anansi your way,
Right.
to try and get somebody because you had so few points
Right.
that we would all kind of, we better gang up on.
Leonard.
But then people catch on that I had points, then you gang up on,
Right.
Yeah, I think that makes it fun. That's entertaining.
Oh yeah, Michael. They're going to work on it.
Yeah, I still might have to put out more because there's so damn many of those guys.
Maybe, but the whole principle of those things is they're supposed to bring it back to the nest and
Yeah, they're pretty effective, but they're not fast.
kill the rest of them. Yeah.
It takes a day for that to.
Yeah.
And that's the point, so that way they can all eat it and stuff.
Yeah. Because if it dies too quick, then
Right.
they would make it.
And they do love that stuff. It's crazy.
Yeah.
They make it.
And you know the crazy thing about those little trap sugar liquid things is they're the equivalent of 3 Cokes.
I feel some.
So have you sucked them down? Is that what you're saying? You take ant traps and just go, ooh, sugar water.
Hey, Gary, you want to take that bag and try to make cereal out of it?
Right.
Well, thank you
yeah,
guys for
I
playing
kinda
games.
do.
Thank you for playing Anansi.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys.
All right, I'm kind of in behind everybody, so I'm gonna get.
Alright.
See ya.
Jet as well. Good seeing you guys.
I'm guessing this
Are you gonna send us a?
strong, whatever, I guess this is another variant here where you can just
those
one
go with the
extra
variants.
point.
Yeah, because I think that the variant of the offsuit is that you get a
See you guys.
strong card or something.
Thanks for tonight.
See you.
Have a good one. Okay.
Good leftovers. All the
No, I appreciate it. And I really hope that I wake up tomorrow to less ants.
yeah, I think so. They
I mean, I might have to put out more traps because I've just got so many.
right.
I mean, I've got 4 out presently.
Okay, yeah, that's
There,
That's probably
one up in the cupboard, one over there behind the coffee pot, which I don't know if they found.
Yeah.
And then one over, because sometimes they get to the garbage can, so I've got one over in the, in the utility closet corner near the garbage can,
Yeah.
because they come in through that way. And so, yeah, I just need them to. I was just so,
That's frustrating,
I was so frustrated.
glad
that-
it finally arrived, but yeah, that was such a delay when it was supposed to be here in the morning.
And here's the thing. I mean, more fool me, but it honestly only occurred for me for a second to even that, like last night, that, oh, well, there's Kroger, but it's kind of late to go to Kroger, and then Amazon said it would be, right by 8 a.m.
arrive, yeah.
But then all day today that I'm stressing over, I probably could have just, it probably, in hindsight, would have been worth it to me to just get dressed, drive up to Kroger, which is right next to me. I mean, it's, it's right up the street.
Yeah.
Spend a few extra dollars,
Right.
to just then have it out working during the day so that they'd be gone before you guys got here. And I would have spent more money and made a special trip on top of having to order from Amazon, but it would have been overall probably a lot less stress to my day if I had just done it. But it didn't really seriously occur to me to do that. I'm just so used to fulfilling all my needs via Amazon.
Right. Well, that and you literally already
And I'm
purchased
I'm cheap, and I'm like, I've already spent the money. I don't want to spend the money.
and they kept giving you an estimate that seemed like it was going to arrive any
Yeah.
time. So it seemed like it would have been a waste of time to go
Right.
out to the store.
Exactly.
Yeah, time and money. So yeah, no, I get it.
But I think maybe I think in the future, if I've got a time critical need, be it an ant trap, or I want to have, chips before people arrive or whatever, I just have to remember that I can't necessarily rely upon Amazon's estimated delivery time at time of checkout. So if it's really something I want by a particular time tomorrow, then I maybe just need to break down the trip.
Gotcha. Well, that was fun.
Yeah, thanks for coming and playing.
Catch you next week.